Okay, Amy. Y'all are going to have to forgive how I look, because I just worked an all-night overnighter. So, this is what you get. These are the questions. I cheated. I went to Ruth's video where she did this, because she had printed all the questions in the description box. So, let's make this short and sweet. What are you wearing? Kitty cat jammies and my red robe. Ever been in love? Yes, I've been married to my soulmate and my best friend for 28 years. In May it'll be 29 years. Ever had a terrible breakup? Not really. Never really had a lot of serious relationships. It just, I don't know, just wasn't my thing. Waited for the right one and did it. There you go. Number 4. How tall are you? 5'7", maybe a little less. How much do you weigh? Really? 15 pounds more than my ideal weight, according to the doctor. Actually, it might only be 45 now, because I have lost some. Any tattoos? No. Any piercings? 2 in each ear, but only the bottom hole works. Kinda, sorta, because I don't wear earrings all that much. One true pairing, apples and peanut butter. That is my favorite snack right now, apples and peanut butter. Favorite show, I have 3. CSI, Criminal Minds, Law and Order, SVU. I watch them every week online the day after they air. We do not own a TV. People will, their mouths actually drop open when we say we don't own a TV, but we don't. We watch, what we want to watch online because you can pause it and, it's just, I like it a lot better. I tried to watch some regular TV in a motel room when we went to the mountains last year. Oh my God, all those commercials. I work in retail. I don't want to be sold something 24/7. I don't. And now the internet is even going to where you have to watch those stupid commercials. I hate commercials. And what's really, really funny, when I was little, they said that when everybody else would get up to go to the kitchen, to get a snack or whatever when the commercials came on, as a toddler I would come tearing into the room, park myself in front of the TV, and then I would get up and repeat the commercials over and over while they had come back in to watch the show. So that's a good reason not to do television with kids. All they remember is the commercials and what they need to buy. Anyway, favorite band? I don't really have a favorite band at all. Something I miss. Well, that's my grandma. She raised me from birth to 18. And she's been gone since 92, and I miss being able to just pick up a phone and call her. And there's just something about that. We're going to move on, or that'll be my last reason for crying. Favorite song? You're in My Heart by Rod Stewart, and I'll tell you why. I was going to school, and I'd go to school all day, and then I'd work 3 to 11 at a convenience store. Well, Scott and I, it was in our year of just living together, and I had come into the apartment, and on the tape deck, remember those tape deck, there was a note, and it said push play. And he had cued it to this song, and I just sat there and listened and cried. It sounds sappy. Least little thing and I'll have tears down my eye. If somebody is upset, I become upset. And that's just how I am. So, how old are you? I turn 50 this coming Saturday. I'm a Pisces. Throw that one away. Number 15. Quality you look for in a partner. Someone that appreciates me for who I am and embraces my uniqueness. I don't want somebody trying to change me. That's just a complete and total waste of time. If you don't like what you're getting, then maybe you should just move on, because you're not going to change anybody. They are the way they are. 16. Favorite quote. It's one of my grandma's. Anytime I didn't want to do anything, she would say, "Today is soon yesterday and tomorrow never comes." She said that to me all the time. You know, I'll pick those up later. No, because today is soon yesterday and tomorrow never comes. Favorite actor, Robert Downey Jr. I have enjoyed watching him perform and evolve from back when I was a teenager and he was a teenager. So I just love Robert Downey Jr. I think he's come a long way professionally and in his personal life. So I appreciate his abilities. 18. Favorite color, any earth tone, like earth brown, earthy greens. And it's not just one particular brown. It's the ones that remind you of dirt. I like those. And the ones that remind you of the beauty in the trees and the bushes and the grasses and those greens. And I love pumpkin and squash kind of yellows. I do not like bright sunshine, shocking yellows like neon yellow and lemon. Ugh. Anyway. Let's move on. Let's see. What kind of music? Soft or loud? Well, if I'm just sitting and crafting and chit-chatting with people, I want soft music to craft to or to talk with people. I don't do well in environments where there's music that's elevated. I am totally deaf in my left ear. I don't hear a thing in my left ear. So if the music's too loud, I can't hear who I'm with, and that upsets me, or I'll misunderstand what they've said, and I get tired of asking people to repeat things. So if the music needs to be softer, and I really don't do well in large groups for the same reason. I cannot hear unless it's somebody sitting right to my right. It's really bad. It kind of scares me when I'm out by myself because I have no directional hearing either. But loud music, when I'm here by myself and I'm cleaning house, Prince is in that CD deck, loud as he can be, singing me along to get this house clean. Or when I'm traveling by myself. When I was a store manager and I would travel to other stores to help with a store that was in trouble or a store that needed to be reworked. I went to Cary, North Carolina for the Joann's remodeling and did a couple overnights up there to help them. That was, so many years ago. And that's my differences. What do I do when I'm sad? I go for a walk by the river. How long does it take you to shower? Under 10 minutes. I do not waste water. It was not allowed. My grandmother would have had a fit if I took longer than 10 minutes. How long does it take me to get ready in the morning? Well, this depends on how large this hair is. Right now you're seeing bedhead because I took a shower and I laid down. So I'm sorry if it's like doing its own thing because my hair, it does its own thing. It's very large and in charge most days. Have I ever been in a physical fight? No. A turn on is a nice, genuine smile. Not somebody smiling at you because they think you look funny or anything like that, but a true, genuine smile that means that somebody's wanting to connect with you. A turn off, obnoxious behavior. Somebody that wants to do something just to provoke somebody else really, really irritates me. Let's see, 26. The reason I joined YouTube, first it was to leave comments, and then it was to connect with other people and to share my projects. To connect with those crafters and people that just want to learn about crafting. And that's about it. Fears. Hospitals. I am terrified of hospitals. Where I grew up with my grandmother, we just didn't go to the doctor unless it involved a lot of blood, major injury. I mean, in 10th grade, I think it was the flu, and I was sick for 3 weeks, never went to the doctor. So going to the doctor for me it's just something I'm not fond of doing. And I know everybody says, well, you should be going to get your yearly checkups and this and that. And I understand that. I said, but just going petrifies me so bad, and hospitals terrify me. I had a really bad experience with a heart catheterization in 2008, and I just don't ever want to go there again if I have the choice about it. 28. Last thing that made me cry. Well, I get teared up easily, but the last thing that gave me a whole body cry, that just made me cry from head to toe, was when our cat Nicholas died right before Thanksgiving. So, yeah. My animals are my babies. When I get a dog or a cat or anything, they're just like children to me. 29. Last time you said you loved someone, that was this morning. I said it to my husband. Meaning behind my YouTube name. My little niece and her brothers call me Aunt Beck, and I create things, so Aunt Beck's Creations. Last book I read, An Echo in the Bone by Diana Gabaldon, and I have already pre-ordered the next book in the series. It comes out in June, and they take me about 2 or 3 weeks to read, unless I can like go into the book and just stay there for like a week. It would probably take me a week. I'm a very slow reader because I want to take the time so I read and remember every word in the book. And her books are 800 to 1,200 pages. So it takes me a long time. I'm not reading any books currently. Last show you watched had to be Under the Gun on online. Scott and I, for some reason, we like to watch Tim Gunn's show, Under the Gun, to watch those designers come up with those outfits. 34 is, last person you talked to was Greg. He didn't know I was here sleeping, and he was going in and out like he normally does to get out. When I get ready to go to work, I go out the door, and I'm gone. He comes in and out 6 or 7 times. Well, we have a door that goes from the kitchen into the bonus junk room and then out the door. He slammed that thing like 4 times, and finally I said, "Morning, Greg," because, I mean, I was wide awake. It scared the daylights out of him. He said he thought he was going to have to come back there and kick somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. That was funny. The relationship between you and the person you last text, that was my husband. I was at work last night, and he was looking for sticky back Velcro, and I was trying to remember where I had it. Favorite food is Italian. Places I would like to visit is Scotland and Ireland. I've always wanted to visit those 2 countries. 38, last place you were, at work. I worked 7 p.m. to almost 3:45 a.m. Do you have a crush? No. Last time you kissed someone, that was my husband when I came in from work this morning. Last time you were insulted, I don't care to remember. Favorite sweet, chocolate, but Ferrero Rocher chocolates are my favorite all-time candy. 43, what instruments do you play? I took piano lessons for 6 years, from ages 6 to 12. And I think when I hit 12, hormones kicked in, and I just wasn't having any part of it anymore. Favorite jewelry is my wedding band. 45. Last sport you played? None. Don't do sports. Don't watch sports. No sports. Last song I sang completely through was a hymn at my aunt's memorial service a couple weeks ago. I don't remember which one it was. Sorry. There was 3 of them, but I don't remember all of them. Favorite chat-up line? I don't really have one, and I've not really used it because I don't really have one. So that's 48. Last time I hung out with someone was this past Saturday with Laurel from my local crafting group. She came over, and we crafted my dining room table. And we ate munchies, and we had fun. And now, who do I get to torture? I mean, who do I want to do? Heather, ideas to come. Linda, Lady of Lace. Hi, Linda. And Bernadette, Aunt Bernie. So that's it. I'm hoping the camera hasn't stopped. I've got to get a camera with a screen on it. So, bye!